Konnichiwa. Welcome to the stream. Um, I decided after a weird little hiatus here that, you know what? I really like Diablo 3, and I understand a lot of people didn't, but I do. And there's a new season that started a little while ago that has basically a bit of everything going on. So I made a brand new character as a self-solo character, no multiplayer, and for probably the first time ever, I'm actually going to try to push rifts. I'm going to level up. The series is going to be me leveling up, no big deal. Followed by seeing how far I can get, until either I just give up out of boredom, because my attention span isn't great, or I just have something else that I suddenly have a lot of fun playing and I just get dragged away. In the off chance that anyone sees these videos, because no one saw the last ones I did, let me know in the comments if you like it. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to do different. I'm basically just going to ramble the entire time I'm leveling, talking about whatever's on my mind, while doing silly voices off and on as I just, you know, find myself wanting to. I should probably introduce myself, I suppose. My name is Feros Niwa. Niwa being the, name in question. I like to refer to myself as a former free spirit, now living a quiet life in seclusion. There's really nothing much else to say. It's winter, so I can't really go on about my gardening. Like trees, plants, vegetables, flowers, whatever, there's nothing to talk about. I have a bunch of cats, because of course I do, I'm a streamer. Depending on how long I stick around this time, I may start showing off cat pictures again. We'll see. Now about the game itself. To the point. First of all, here's Rip Man Chunk. Check him out. I decided, if I can remember what buttons do what, that this time around, what I'll be doing is focusing, trying to remember what everything does. I'm going to be focusing, I was looking for a skill tree of all things. Yes, you can. What am I trying to say? I haven't unlocked my skills yet. That's why. I wanted to, the Hatrix set for this time is Thorns of the Invoker, which I've always thought was the coolest thing ever. Like, over time, they've made it so it's different, but it still has thorns at its base. The idea that if someone hits you, it hurts them more than it hurts you, and you are also a wall, that killing you is difficult. They added that to the ultra super fast, like, super speedy human-like thing. So you end up with this thing where every time you hit somebody, it does your thorns damage. And also it may do it in an AoE, I believe. At this point, if you have the set on. It does it blindingly fast. Once you have the full set, because Diablo 3 transitioned to something I really like that Diablo 4 just doesn't have an answer for. Over time, they kept scaling and scaling and scaling and scaling, like DBZ scaling here, to the point where when you put on a set bonus, you will go from barely being able to do Torment 1 to being able to do Torment 13. Possibly. The moment you put that set on. Probably more around 10. Because your damage numbers will say, and I am not kidding here, you now do 50,000% additional damage with this attack. And the previous thing before that will be like, you do double damage with everything. And it's like, wait a second. So, the journey to level is very different than the in-game. Like, we're not even talking like WoW here. Like, your power level is insane, and obviously if at 14, you would level -1 from max to max with Ray gear, not that different. This is extreme, and I really like that. Oh look, it's my balls drop, sorry. Like, it's so amazing. Okay, in the meantime, here's a ghost.
Yes, I live once more. And
cool.
I think you...
He thanks me. You know what? No.
That fool.
Yeah, I thank you.
I thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so... How much could a cube cost? Like $10? Okay. If you've never played Diablo 3, let me tell you right now, adventure mode is the shiznit. You push M, look at your map, you have 5 objectives. Do them in any order, and you can go to any act you want and do them. It would then give you a boatload of crafting materials and EXP. Depending on when you pick it up. Mind you, if you exit the game, you lose it. That's one of the only things that sort of sucks. But the campaign is trash. It's not as bad as Diablo 4, which is a low bar. Like, it's the kind of bar that's low enough that you have to go into the basement to find it. It's not as bad. That's all I can say. Putting that to the side, I still don't want to do it. It's really bad. This is going to be my first stream back after like a month and a half, and before that I took like 2.5 months off. So the audio levels are going to be strange. I'm probably going to keep doing this if you are seeing the screen, because I have a second monitor all the way over here. And I keep checking to make sure that I look okay. And it has my chat on it. Not that anyone's ever going to be in my chat, but you know. Anyway, rambling aside. Today was a really good day. It's December 7th, or was. Well, holy shit, I'm level 2. Oh, right. So one of the things you get in this specific season, I'm going to be talking back and forth volume-wise, because I don't know how loud I'm supposed to be right now. Is you have a shadow clone who appears when you touch pylons, or shrines, or whatever. They're a pre-built, essentially, player. Oh yeah, check this. If you've never played Diablo 3's Crusader, oh my god. It's like, what's that guy with his shield do? It's like, he hits him with a shield, and it's like, at melee range? Yes. But more like a football player, because like, he's over there. I love that shit so much. Wrap as well. Let's see here. There was a Justice plus, Crony, Bivu, Callie stream today, which Callie dipped out of to go do a talking stream, so that was odd. But it's really good, I would recommend it. Gigi was hilarious. They got Crony to show up and be funny on stream. Something that she's... With so many people leaving, or just not showing up anymore, you don't get much of. Like, Crony's very funny. But Crony is sort of a straight man. And she needs somebody else around. So when you can get Crony to be caught off guard, it's hilarious. To the point. There was this one part where Crony doesn't realize that, or at least played off that she didn't realize they were live when she was saying something kind of iffy. Just, I won't spoil it, but it was funny. One of those things that, like, you just say, but, like, you might not want to say it on stream because people might get pissy in the comment section. Like, not realizing you're just being funny. I think that happened twice.
I wish I could do that.
Alright, we're hitting a little wall here because I went into a new instance area. So I gotta be careful. I'll probably die, which is fine. Yeah, no big deal. Wait a second. Pop. What do you call it? If you haven't watched Gigi Million, I highly recommend her. In a lot of ways, she's like Ame and Gura mixed together, but with all the like fun of someone like Fuumako. Like, there's not a lot of bitterness or tiredness behind that voice. She's really good at hiding whatever's going on back there. But at the same time, she just does stuff her own way, even if it's incredibly dumb at the time. I don't want to spoil her Fallout, but she played Fallout New Vegas and made choices I would never make. And then seemed baffled that there were consequences. It's really, really entertaining. Yeah, I know, it's like, why are you sitting here talking about other VTubers? I got 0 viewers, I don't care. Like, this is all fine. What do you call it? On a completely unrelated note, if you never saw Godzilla -1 and you like the old Godzilla movies at all, and I mean old, like the somewhat serious ones where it's like, what if nuclear wars?
I wish I could do that.
Mankind destroying itself and nature would strike back, or with that sort of feeling. But without any silliness to it at all. That one's pretty good. Like, It's goofy and very ham-fisted, and I mean to the point at which you might as well just be a pig on your arm here. But it's really decently directed. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's the only part I didn't like is something at the very end of the movie, and it would be a spoiler to say what it was. I might have to turn it down under master. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm level.
I need to go back.
I need to get back. Let me actually put on some gear.
Tyrael, it's been interesting for me to see all of these places.
I don't give a shit. That is barely better, but it's still.
A carrot tried the adventuring life, didn't care for it. Too
Okay, you
much
see that?
pain, not enough profit.
273% difference. It's also a level 1 item. Do I have any way of getting that money? No. Damn. Might just have to say screw it and just avoid the cave for now.
You really came up here to dig? I'll be damned
Ooh.
if I'm leaving without a fight.
Actually, hold on. Can I take one of you with me? We're very early on. But a Templar.
May the battles never end.
I don't stick with the Templar for long, but early on he may be useful. Now, where's that healer at? Not you.
Are you
Not
ready?
not her. Oh, he was. Yeah, he's right there on the map. See a little heart? My big red heart.
May the gods who abandoned us come to your...
Hachima decided to screw with everybody recently, and that was really good. Like, the whole, like, I have an important announcement. White screen, black text, that's it. And it's like, I'm getting an outfit. Dun dun! It's like, in a way, I don't like that, but also it's like, well, that is what she does.
Mighty adversary is before us.
Wow, look how little damage I do without a weapon.
Require more rat.
Oh, you can tell I rated him well. I'm just standing in the bed. It's an important part of the let's just say coming of age ceremony in that game. It's making sure your raid leader has to manually tell you, stop. Please, for the love of God. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is run out here to regular enemies again. And try to find some gold or some sort of weapon. Because those are elite enemies, and ooh. I just doubled my power with a dagger. A single dagger would double his strength. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh man, Goku, I don't know if I can take that Yappa guy. I wasn't even here at the time. Perfect Goku impression.
They've been circling foul.
Cool. Oi. Oi, it's my meat. Get your own.
Not enough rat.
Heal me.
So this is the hero you sent for. Hero? I mean, he's here. Oh. What's stupid? Okay, wait. Oh. Well, holy shit, two of them are basically together. Well, how far away? Never mind. Okay. They're basically in the same country. That country is China. Wow. It's a bit of a distance.
Require more rat.
Alright. Let me see here. What else happened recently? I mean, obviously Fauna's graduating, but everybody knows that. It sucks, but she's the first one in a while where her graduation doesn't feel like I don't have any bitterness over it. It's just like, okay. Something was bad enough that she left. She explained very directly, I did not want to leave. I enjoy what I do. But I'm having a disagreement with management over something that unfortunately cannot just be resolved. I have to leave. Like, and there you go. Like, it's, I just don't have I just can't have a problem with that. Alright, let's see. No, I like what I got. Alright, let's head back. Try that for a little bit. Of all the quality of life improvements of this game, making it so you can just freely change, you know, talents like that, huge deal. One of the things I always hated in early WoW was having to go visit a trainer and then beg them to let you change a talent in your giant talent trees that did nothing. Like, oh, my 3% towards this one attack every once in a while. Ah, here's 10 gold, I just spent an hour farming. You can gain 2% on something I use more often. And it's like, we're good. Boop. There you go. You know, if I picked one target, I could probably beat them. Alright.
Not yet.
Maybe. Okay, one down.
I require more wrath.
You have to treat every enemy like it's a siege.
I must wait longer.
Okay, wait for it, wait for it.
My strength is restored.
There we go. Those poison things aren't permanent. I just have to wait them out. Come on, dude. I really need some HP regen, you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Wow. Screw it. See if running away will get him to chase me. It did. Who else? There we go, another dagger.
I like to think the world is safer now.
Sure is. Oh yeah, the other big change. Or F. Look at this. Look at this. He used to have like 4 slots. He's now like a full-fledged something. Will he only use spears? Was that his situation? Well, it's a better weapon anyway.
Just the thing.
Just the thing. I'm fully expecting, like, there's nobody watching, it doesn't matter, I'm just saying this out loud. I'm fully expecting Mume to graduate next year. She barely streams. She seems to be more focused on her college than her 6-figure job. Whatever it is she wants to do, she definitely wants to do more than work in Hololive. If she doesn't leave, all the better. I like her, she's cool. But like, if I had to place betting pool on the English graduations, yeah, it's just straightforward. Like, Gura most likely, she likely has a personal contract to not have to do anything but continue to be employed there and be in a couple concerts and some meet and greets over the entire year. Which is... Luke Goblin, there's no way I beat him. Which is fine. Like, if I were making like 7 figures to just exist, because I'd already helped the company take off like that, I certainly wouldn't leave. That said, I would stream a lot more, but she doesn't have to. Like, if one can retire in their 20s, why not? You know? It's better just be one. Okay. Can we get this guy? There's no way. He's also just... Well, actually, at this level, I want those. Come on. A single socket with a ruby in it changes everything. Come on, come on. How are you immune? Teleporting. Sir, that's illegal in like 79 counties. Okay, what was it? Doesn't really matter. I tried giving, this is gonna sound hypocritical, and it is. I tried giving indies, like tiny indies, a chance a while back, but at some point I fell off that. I don't want to call it wagon, but like, I just stopped. I just lost interest. And you know, you jump on the ones who were big who left, but the thing is, they're not really tiny indie. Like Doki, Mint, Matara, all that, they're huge. Matara pulls in like over $1 million a year now. That's Mint talks about taking vacations constantly across the world. I love her, she's so funny. But like, watching her isn't supporting a small indie. It's like Doki's fine. Financially, Doki's gonna be just fine. So it's like, okay, find somebody else like your size plus one. It's like, it's really hard to find on Twitch or YouTube somebody who has like 2 viewers, you know? Which is not a huge deal. Like, if you were constantly being flooded with them, I would understand that would be kind of annoying. Which, there was a little while when I started this channel where that was happening, where YouTube was like, oh, you're watching yourself, like, on a different account, and they're like, here's every person in every language who has less than five viewers. It's like, I don't know. And it's like, one more just chatting stream with a random teenager. Like, I don't know. What I'm hoping for, whenever I get back on my feet, so to speak, is that I find the right game, hobby, something that I can get viewers based on having similar interest. Because I'm under no illusion that I'm that entertaining just rambling. Like, let's be real here, I will never be able to compete with Battle. Oh my god. And I don't really have to, is the point. But it's the kind of thing that weighs on your mind. Let's see here. Anyway, I'm gonna have to just keep rambling, because Diablo 3 is not exactly an exciting game to level in. I mean, I can't name you a game that is. Oh man. I remember playing Classic WoW on a million years ago. And like playing a warrior and having to go get, I think, Berserker Stance or whatever it was. I forget what it's called, but it wasn't Fury Stance. It might have just been Berserk Stance.
Not enough rat.
I remember Defense Stance. I think you had to basically go into a fight club and get your ass beat in front of a bunch of people. Language warning. Was that somewhere near Thermal?
Give me a real battle.
I like that kind of thing, and I really liked early FF14's take on, like, class quests. Those were awesome. They eventually fell off, and they stopped bothering. But for a while, they were really cool. Some of them were hit or miss, and some of them were really good, and then the expansions came out, and they were terrible. Ads first. Let's see here. Like, let's say Dark Knight. Dark Knight was added in Heaven's Ward, but the ARR level quest and the Heaven's Ward quest for it, even though they say they're written by the same person, have dramatically different writing styles and moods.
I must wait longer.
The, like, 1 to 50 quests for Dark Knight is one of the coolest things I've ever come across in an MMO.
I must wait longer.
To even explain why would be spoilers. Also, I don't think I got this. I do not got this. Nope. I may have it now.
I wish I could do that.
Maybe not. I like that. Like, it's one thing to just be like, oh, and fall down and like, dark souls across the screen. It's another when your body does a backflip. Okay. Do I have enough power? Do I need to go back to town? Nah, we gotta go back to town.
I need to go back.
I remember Master used to be a lot easier than this, but then again, I was also playing with a partner. In crime. Okay, hold on. CP's still selling that flail if it's still good.
A caravan made it through with some new goods. You interested?
Not really. Not really. Okay, let's look at what else is going on here. Let me think.
You may wonder how I get such fine goods here when we're under siege. Well, keep wondering.
Hmm.
You really should take a look at all the new things I've found.
Yeah, no one's got anything particularly amazing. Don't think I'm gonna be able to circumvent that. Can I make anything? No. Okay. Throw this out, throw this out, throw this out. Throw this out. Okay, hold on, my brain has to do this. Blue. Okay, white's the first. Red's the second. Yellow. No, purple's the second. Red. Then green. Then yellow. Okay. I don't know why. Okay. I don't think I can actually beat this place yet. So let's check. What's the next one? Check the Tower of the Damned. If I have to, I'll drop down to expert mode, which I probably am going to have to. And that's fine. Here. Okay, so far so good.
I require more wrath.
You close my wrath. Oh yeah, if you've never seen The Mighty Boosh, I would... Why am I not talking to the camera? If you've never seen a show called The Mighty Boosh, I would recommend it. It's not good, but it's pretty great. It's almost like a bunch of inside jokes with like 90s sitcom production value. Or 80s. Like, depending on how you want to describe the camera work. Like, some parts, particularly the early ones with the zoo, the comedic timing's good. It's also kind of a musical, but in a non-annoying way. Like, it's intended to be a comedy, so the characters acknowledge that they break into song, but they're very short songs. One of the seasons specifically points out that they were trying to be a band. Let's see here. If you've ever heard of the old Greg video, then you've heard of it. I believe that's season 3. Not entirely sure. Nope. What else? What else? I'm just rambling to be rambling. I'm currently playing through the DLC of... Oh my god! Okay, I was playing through Elden Ring with a fresh save, and I was like, I'm going to have all magic. I'll be an Omni-Mage. So I was leveling Intelligence, Faith, and Arcane. But it's Elden Ring, which has stam scaling, like, Vitality. I forget what the stat called. B something. Vigor, probably? So, you know, a boss will hit you for 300 damage. And then, you know, a little while later in a different section of the map, a regular enemy will hit you with a non-charge attack for 300 damage. So it's like you have to keep raising your HP or you just die. Like, if you want to do an SL1 run, the most important thing to remember, more so than any previous Souls game... Why did I just take that? More so than previous, like, From games, is that enemies' damage scaling is obscene. It's cool in its own way, but it's just awkward. Like if you're trying to not just spam health. Because you learn very quick that it's like, oh, I missed a roll, I guess we're starting over, you know? Which can be fun if you like that. If you don't, you don't. But anyway, to the point, I got to level 1. Level 1. I think level 100 exactly. I had a screenshot, and my save got corrupted when my power went out. Because the game doesn't have autosave, or autosaves, secondary autosaves, quick saves, anything like that. If you're... I started my system, turned the game on, and it updated my Steam cloud with a new corrupted save. Because there was no way for me to know it was corrupted, I just turned it on. So I started back over and decided to do a dexterity run with an emphasis on katanas and like whatever weapons arts I wanted. I ended up getting Eliana's polearm, which is 2 rivers of blood mashed together like Darth Maul's, you know, lightsaber. That thing is the shiznit. Like, I really like it. Like, the moveset is very, very quick. It does a lot of bleed, but it flings you all over the place when you're fighting. I will say the game is some bullshit, though. I believe his name is White Masvare. The dude is wearing a gown. I could not manage to interrupt his attacks, but he kept interrupting mine, and my poise was like 60 to 70. Way beyond the first hit, you know, break point. Yeah, I made sure I could wear heavier armor just for that. Dude was just basically stabbing me with a club. Like, I think his bouquet counts as a hammer. Just going stab, stab, stab. Like, the actual motion, oddly enough, isn't really hammer-like, I don't think. It might be. Either way, point is, it kept interrupting my attacks. It's like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to do all the flippy stuff. Because my dude kept being like, ugh! Every time, and it's like, bro, you clank when you walk. So even poise damage scales in that game, and that's interesting. Because that's a very FromSoft thing to do, to be like, well, you either wear Havel set or you don't. And it's like, and why are there other armor sets that require so much investment? How dare you? Either way, I don't know. Blocked. Think. Well, what else is there? What else is there? I'm back up to level 99, 100, I'm not sure, doing MacLeod's DLC, which as far as I can tell right now, and there's no one to spoil it, so I'm going to say it out loud. Not like chat's going to be like, oh, that's spoilers. It looks like the map is extremely tiny. Like, I just paid $40 for essentially, like, just Limgrave itself without the Weeping Peninsula. And that, like, and any of Caelid? Like, that's it. It's just one area in a rectangular shape. Which, that's not the worst thing, but it's just like... it's a little odd. Alright, we're gonna try going back down there again. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but people mention all these different villages and places they hated, and from what I can tell, I'm gone through 2/3 of the map now. Or maybe the map gets bigger as you go. That would be quite excellent. Also, I found my first backhand blade, which I have always loved that. The thing where you hold it... it's the way you hold a knife when you want to fight. And it's like you either stab or you slash. And if you're gonna slash, you don't hold it from the... you don't hold it straight. You hold it going by your forearm with the one... if it's a single-sided blade, obviously. Facing away from you. That way you're basically punching and tackling, and your weight is pushing the blade across them. That's cool. But it's like, by the time you get there, because you have to be practically level 100 to start that, because you have to beat Moog. Which, I was at level 100, I just did Varia's quest, and then popped in there, and he gave me 420,000 Blazed points, and it was like, then I suddenly was like level 98. The point being, you beat him, get in there, and then it's like, oh, well, I've already invested everything into weapons I have. I guess these are New Game Plus items, technically, because why would I respec to use some random, for lack of a better term, white items I found on the ground, just because they're a new type of weapon? Like, I found a great katana, it's like, cool. Not a named great katana, just a regular, plain great katana, and it's like, I might use that. Probably, maybe, I'll give it a shot. But I'm not going to use the backhand blade, because if I was going to do that, I would already have a named blade I'd be using that I've already leveled to plus 10. Or 25, depending on what it is. Let's see here. Regardless, I'd recommend it. like even now, particularly if it goes on sale, the thematics, the air about it, I don't know how to say it, the general feeling of the DLC is pretty cool. Oh, when they had the friggin' decency to make sure that when you sat down after Moog, an NPC pops out to go, hey, that's the DLC area, by the way. Because, how would you know?
Always wanted to fight some of these.
It's an optional bot with a hidden entrance. Anyway.
Wrath is low.
I don't think I'll be playing Elden Ring on screen, because it's more or less, I'll be literal, I play it on an actual treadmill. It's good for exercise, it keeps you focused. I do not recommend it as your first game to try playing on a treadmill though, because you will fall off. What's my block looking like? 35%. Good God. One day I hope to defeat them. Generations from now.
Patience.
Could we not? Unfortunately, we could. We only could. That's one other thing I really like about this game, and I think 4 has it as well, but still. Like, the little health orbs that pop out as long as you're killing things. Because it really encourages you to continue to be, aggressive. Oh my god, Bloodborne. I wish I liked that game better. It's too dreary for me. I beat it though, mind you. I really like the option to start focusing on parrying as like just the thing you do. That is really cool. It's just like, well, you need a weapon, and it's like, no, you can, as far as I know, you can parry barehanded. All you need is a gun. The lumber axe of slaughter. But if I take that, I can't use my, shield, so can't do that. Alright. What's the level on it? Level 3, we're level 8. Yeah, that's not gonna do. Cross your fingers. I think everything of mine will be scaled for level 3. Ah, no, proved me wrong right off the bat. Excellent. What else can I say here? Well, there's not much, you know. I would have wanted to talk about the things I'm gonna do, but I just don't know. Let's see here. If you check my channel, my last video was me drawing a webcomic, redrawing the first 3 panels from something I drew under a different account a year before. 2 years before, actually. I've never made it past page 2. And it was just a drawing project to help me with another project. It was a project I started as a drawing project to help me with another project. Yeah. The thing is, I had no viewers, and I just felt weird about it. Like, how long am I going to be drawing this? Like, will anyone ever actually care? You know? I may still go back to it, though, but there's no way to tell. What's really stupid is I like the comic. Like, I don't look at it and go like, oh, this is awful, what was I thinking? I think it's funny. It's just making fun of shonen, essentially, while being very openly... Over time, it will be obvious what I'm satiring, like, everything in it. And yet, unlike so many other manga, which just borrow straight from previous ones almost directly, say like Chainsaw Man with Ichigo Kurosaki and I think her name is just pronounced 02. Just sitting there for some reason. I actually will very intentionally make it clear that I'm basically copy and pasting. Not because I'm trying to be like, oh, look at this original stuff. No one ever does anything original, lol. Because that annoys me so bad, if it wasn't obvious. But because the entire point is just to work on my ability to draw. That's it. So it's like, oh, this transformation looks familiar. Oh, that power looks familiar. Wait, this system looks familiar. Hey, that personality's... It's like, is this just blank from blank? You know, that kind of thing. It's not lifted directly, but fairly obvious that I didn't just come up with random unique character. That's such a good time imagining it. Like, page per page, exactly what was going to be on it. But that was 2 years ago. And change. There we go. Rite of passage. And we got our first passives. When you wield a one-handed weapon, you attack 15% faster, and cooldowns are 15%... are reduced by 15%. Or if you wield a two-handed weapon, you can still use a shield, but you do 20% less damage. Right now, not a good idea. So we'll just put further on, because it's just a straight 15 attack speed with no downside. Drinking coffee! ASMR. See here. I'm really not sure what else to say there about the project. It was called Little Pieces of What Was. It still is. Which I realized that in that typical silly Japanese, like, you know, manga too long shortening fashion would be called Lippy Wawa. Little Pieces of What Was. It's like Lippy Wawa. I would... It's not really spoilers, so I'll just say it. It's essentially... You see that? One-handed or two-handed, it's like... Just take the one-hander. Not enough of a damage difference yet. Eventually, though. Oh, hell yes. Alright. It won't be long before buying gear won't actually be worth it at all. Oh yeah. No. Let's see here. Life per second. 2763. That's noticeable.
Made it through with some new goods. You interested?
The wind is so realistic, it sounds like it's in my house. Intelligence on my chest armor? More likely than you think. Alright. So we've actually taken out 2. I want to leave the Siege Breaker for last. So is this one of those letter areas? Yes, Session. Alright. To give a quick rundown of the webcomic, what it was is it's essentially one of those really aggressive, helpful people. This is completely unrelated because I'm not going to talk about this, but it's essentially the original thought of what my project, my life's work type writing project is. When I had played this guy F5, and I was like, man, if you just replace the main character with Yusuke Urameshi, like, it's extremely similar to that. This is a remake of that. Like, of the original idea before I split off and made something much more serious. The main character is not Yusuke, but it's a similar sort of thing. Dude with, like, short, messy hair who goes and gets himself into situations where he has a superpower, so he's like, I'll just use that, I'll win. But he doesn't have life experience. He's dumb. And unlike anything else I've written where it's like, no, he just doesn't know any better, you know, with time. No, he really is just dumb. It's basically following, like, a bumbling dumbass trying to do good in the world, but also for profit. He ends up meeting up with a nerdy guy who understands the systems of the world, but he won't listen to him long enough for the audience to understand. A girl who, like, immediately has a huge, obvious, right-in-your-face crush on him, but he's oblivious to it to some extent, and also just thinks she's trying to kill him. Another guy who I'm not entirely sure what he is yet, other than big, burly, yeah type character, but I have to think about it. There's another. This is spoiling something, but I don't think I ever reached this. There's another guy who shows up way later, and they're like, "Come on, you want to join us?" And he like straight up goes, "No," and he's never seen again. I based their powers, once I really thought about it, off Nen. It's almost literally Nen. Renamed, rethought, but it's Nen. It's about a world in which there's a bunch of crystals everywhere, that certain people react to certain different ones, and once you touch them, and this is one, like, once you touch them, they go into you, and you unlock a power, and people can tell. It's like Nen if you had to have crystals. The thing that made it interesting, I mean, one of the things that was interesting, it came up right when I started to redraw it, like a month ago or so, was it occurred to me, like, one of the weird little changes, I'd probably have visual crystals on their body. Like, we're talking, like, face and hands and everything. Like the more of them they've gathered, the more, for lack of a better term, encrusting, like, on their knuckles, or, like, around their, like, just outlying around their, orbital ridges, stuff like that. Stuff where you can't not notice if someone is very, very, very... Like, they picked up not just a couple shards that are, like, you know, something that would be a terrible splinter, but it's just a nail-sized crystal or smaller. Banana for scale. Well, actually, that's my point. By the time they get, like, a banana's worth, a plantain, if you will, they start being visually obvious they have these crystals in them. And it gives them powers like the main character literally just has a laser. Like, another dude has like a summon type thing. Other people have like the ability to increase like heat and cold and blah blah blah, that kind of thing, and it fits into categories. Mind control, that kind of stuff. This exists in one of those settings where I'm intentionally making sure that the world doesn't make any sense. Because I am very big on fixing stuff like that. Where it's like, where are they getting gasoline from? How is it you have a Renaissance town and there's no other town within 100 miles? Like, how are these people traveling? And it's like, there are 100 bears and 50 zombies just outside of town. And it's like, oh, the traveler just goes faster on his horse and buggy. No. Like, I'm letting silly stuff like that happen where it's like, he lives in that castle. Who built the castle? The castle was always there, you know? You just sort of have to let it go. People may even bring it up and have responses like that, where it's like, why are you asking? No, but like, you know how much logistics go into build that probably took a decade to make. Like, what are you, as architect? Like, stupid. Like, it's not supposed to be good. It's just supposed to be a parody. What was it? I don't know. I like it. There would be minor serious points here and there, like moments of realization and like character growth, and things of being like, is this person's power changing in a way that that is going to unsettle them, you know? But that's long into it. I don't know what to say. Here, let me turn this down. For the most part, it's supposed to just be a comedy. Let's see if I can get myself riled back up to draw it. It's just a little aggravating when you just don't feel like it, you know? Yeah, it just gives me wrath. I need more wrath. Okay, we don't really have to fight everything, but I'm leveling, so I'm gonna fight everything. Once you're max level, you just run past every enemy that you can. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. It's also weird because I know that once I'm once I'm max level and start getting Hazel's gifts, even the way I play will have to change. Because while I'm leveling, I won't block. I won't like block chance and block amount. But I'll be using sweep when I'm using Hazel's gift, you know? Let's see here. Oh wow, I've been playing for an hour? Alright, I talk a lot. Shit. Oh, so worthy. Boop. I love how you can just use taunts to let the ads fuel you, you know? Like, yeah, I should be fighting them, but I kind of need some of them to live to give me power.
Not ready yet. I'm injured.
I am aware.
Shaft before the wind.
Can I survive?
My wounds heal.
Yes. gotta get away, gotta get away. Fly away, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta get away, Pokemon. Check. Boop. Okay, fine, fine, I'll share with you. The beatings will continue until the XP increases. You know, I should probably focus on the ones who hurt the most. But they're all the way over there. Nah. Okay. Alright, so in Diablo 3 there's a thing called the Nephilimorph, which adds holy damage to your attacks on occasion. And I think when you level up or something, it does AoE damage. I forget. Okay, there he is. I was like, where's Bob at? Jimothy. I forget his name. Romulus. Boop. I love how you can hit a guy so hard the dude behind him evaporates. Like, what happened to Digimon? Okay, in Digimon Adventure 01, Phantomon was a big deal. He was an ultimate. It's like, what happened to Phantomon? Like, why did he just disappear one day? Well, what had happened was Angemon, who is a champion, hits Myotismon, I believe, who was a very old ultimate. And somehow this caused Phantomon, who I'm pretty sure is an ultimate, to evaporate when he was standing next to him. I had to go back and pause it. Mind you, that was a long time ago that I saw this, but I'm just saying, that sticks in my mind. Where it's like, why did the writers just not even bother giving him a fight? They just had him evaporate from being near someone who got attacked. God, that show really liked to, like, upscale Angemon. Yeah, boy. Nope. That's keeping me alive. Gather around! I'm going to tell you a story about how this is going to go down!
Nothing stops the crusade.
Aim for life, yo! Oh, I hate Blessed Hammer. It's so bad. Oh, they put it in WoW and it's... Ooh. Oh, Crown. They put it in WoW and I hated it. Oh, God! They're like, hey, what if the button doesn't do anything most of the time? No. It's my spam button. Why are you replacing my spam button? Oh. At least in Diablo, you can have multiple buttons from the same... Like... You can get another spam button and put it where it used to be. Okay, hold on. Cross every finger you own. Okay, let's see here. Increases the effect of any gem in this by 89%. That's actually a pretty high roll. Oop.
I'm returning to town.
I'm gonna put an EXP gem in that. I'm bringing you a gem because you hawk on. That was never funny. Lana did the joke because the dude was reading the Elder Scroll at Alduin and he went, by Drag Akatosh and Sister Hawk. And Fauna went, Sister Hawk too, huh? But like her voice trailed down when she finished the joke. Which she went, Sister Hawk too, huh? And it's like, did you really? That's illegal, Fauna. Wait, why can't I hit this? You know we want to hit it. Do I not have enough gems? That was confusing. Why was I even able to see it? That's not a huge amount of EXP. So expensive. Wait, just amethyst? Well, I guess throw that in there. Additional EXP sitting at 28.3. Can I? Can I get away with this? Okay. Am I high enough level yet to get...
I can't do that.
Damn. No. That's the entire statement. Okay, I need 3 more levels. Well, we know the answer now. Did I bring that with me? Yes. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. In this direction, run around. Right? Let's see here. It sort of got to me how many people broke the rules in our Hololive when she announced her graduation. Like, it's become a very Reddit thing lately. It's odd how that kind of... how quickly culture jumps on that. Like, you would think it would be more subreddit specific, but it's not. Stuff like deciding that something is morally right, any specific behavior just spreads quick. Like when it's controversial like that. Being like, well, you need to let everyone know what her new channel is. And it's like, you can be subtle and be like, I don't know what it is, but in the meantime, you know, I think I'm going to enjoy some lemon tea. Like that kind of thing. It's like, okay. Saying, her channel is lemon tea, by the way, you should subscribe to lemon tea, and then linking it is doxing. It's, you can argue that it's not malicious, obviously, but it goes directly against their rules, as technically that breaks her NDA. That was freaky. Doctors. I should watch Konosuba. I could have swore Konosuba was like at least 10 years older than it is. I swear I remember looking at Darkness and Megamine like way before 2015. No, what the heck? Oh, okay. Anyway, what was it? I'm still gonna be a fan of hers. It's just, I just really don't like it when people go onto an official place and ignore the rules. But not just ignore the rules, but very blatantly break them and like repeatedly do it. It just irks the crap out of me. Because for lack of a better term, it's like somebody driving past like one of those funeral signs. It's like, please be quiet within a certain range. And they just roll down their windows and start blasting, you know, whatever, like as loud as possible. That's an asshole thing to do. Going 55 through a school zone because what are they gonna do about it? Law, I don't see the cops. It's between those two. It's the, I know that this is wrong and I might get in trouble. But also, I feel like I should do it because I just want to be contrarian. I really don't like, it says so much about a person's personality that is, it's a very weird slope you don't want to get caught on. I can play the drums. Talos. Right. Okay, okay. I'm not that tough. We gotta get out of this. There's a Skyrim meme video called like something brain rot. I recommend the first one. The second one's a little rough. The first one is hilarious. That thing's like, by the age, she's like, for the love of Talos, let's get this over with. And they changed it like, I forget what line they changed it to, but it was so funny. Oh, sorry. That's part 2 actually. Some parts of part 2 are good. But part 1, it's like gritty up to the block while we show your OnlyFans. We done here? Mono. Okay. I've been working on the railroad on the live. When you were studying the spear, I was grinding. When you were playing with ice balls. Ice balls. When you were playing with the ice balls. When you were playing with snowballs, I was practicing with the hammer. I want to play Dark Souls with puncturing spears. Or, puncturing... I played a spear and shield run, it was so bad. But, not nearly as fun as I would have thought, but maybe it's because I chose Dark Souls 2 to do it in. Let's see here. Elden Ring might have been great to do that in, considering guard counters. Gathering leather hood for gathering your locks. Luscious locks. I have luscious locks. I've been still so long that actually hurt my neck. Oh. Let me just pop every bone I own. Oh, most of them are mine. Oh my god. Okay, so there was a... This was like in Ireland or something? But like... There was a dude who decided to, unlife his wife. And he pointed out to police it couldn't be him right off the bat, because he's like, look, I'm a live streamer. Why don't you look at my live streams? He showed him playing GTA or something. I instantly knew what he did, because everyone should. It was pre-recorded. It was like... He went through so much trouble to make a point of making comment about him having trouble with his chat. Like, I don't know what to call it. Widget, like, not displaying correctly. So he's like, I can't respond to chat right now. I can't see what you're saying. But, you know, I'll just keep trying to be funny. You know, blah, blah, blah. That whole deal. Don't gargle at me. Goat. What do you call it? It's like, yeah, he just pre-recorded it and then scheduled it to premiere. And I guess... God, I mean, they tell you when something's premiering. I don't know how he did it. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like, maybe OBS can avoid the little premiere button. Or symbol, but whatever. Notification. But yeah, it's like... The cops had to figure out over time, the detective, whatever... Oh, I did level up. But he basically had... He had gotten up in the middle of a stream and even timed what he was saying on the stream with when he was going to do it. And then played a song that was essentially making fun of what he was going to do. It's like, wow, dude. Wow. Like, not only is that callous, that is the most premeditated thing ever. Like, when you set up a soundtrack and have witticisms pre-recorded to play during a crime, yes, it's premeditated. Oop. Aha, got you all. Bobby. I gotta get him a weapon. Wait, don't I? Just see if I can give him something. Just not right now. Oop. I see you. That wasn't the real one. Come on. Come on. That's gotta be him. It's taking forever to whoop his ass. Yes. Okay, now we're heading back again. Well... Oh, look how fucking close I am in the 15! Yeah, exactly! What's the weapon on the damage on this? 10 to 15? With a single ruby, I can add an extra 15, I double it. We can do this, we have the technology. Yeah, yeah. Guys, I'm trying to change my skills. Oh my god. They all want me so bad. Alright. Receive my love! That's an old reference, don't ask about it. Dear. By the way, this is a song by the band. I believe it's called Heaven and Hell. I could be wrong. I haven't looked at the band name in a long time. I just have the one song from them playing. I believe they basically spun off of Black Sabbath. They have a song called Bible Black, which apparently has nothing to do with what you're thinking, but the lyrics are extremely similar. Okay. We're just gonna be... I am just casually, slowly grinding through this Yeti. Like going to a nightclub on a Saturday night. More of a creature, really. Quick, we must leave before the Emperor finds out. Damn, look at the XP. I love how it does that. Okay, I can't use, like... Am I not wearing pants? No. Okay, how different is this? Okay. Now. You. I need... weapon. Look at that. Look at that with your face. That's a really good one. Hold up a second. Okay. 25.47 right here. Damn! Alright. I was temporarily a goat. Well, more than me, I was temporarily a goat. Mystic would need to be level 2. Like hell she does. Okay, here we go. I have one chance, one opportunity. Okay. I have 2 chances, 2 opportunities. Oops. I have no chance. Chad, am I cooked? Oh my god! Okay, I was listening to Lord of the Rings as an audiobook. I forgot Lord of the Rings is really dumb. Sorry to offend everyone, including myself. Lord of the Rings is really dumb. But there's a scene where an orc goes... They're talking about an orc who went off to go do something while they're holding the hobbits. And it turns out they all speak English, by the way. I'm not joking. Orcs apparently had their language break so fast into so many dialects that they speak common to each other, where every single other person can understand them, because somehow, without an education system and being more like beast than man with intelligence, they are all polyglots. Oh, barely remember anything. The point is, he said, it's like, where's, I don't know, Scaper? And he was like, oh, he went off to go do the thing across the river. And he went, oh, I guess he's cooked then. And I learned that the Lord of the Rings is one of the earlier media sources of people saying, he's cooked, referring to someone being screwed, but not in the good way. Obviously not the original source by any means, but like, very widespread source of people learning to use the word that way. It's like, what? Also, he hung out with C.S. Lewis too much. Because he did it all. But second, because in the Silmarillion, in a moment of incredible writing, he decided that basically at the end of almost everything he ever wrote, he had the original creator god not interfere, after not interfering with one of his creations turning rogue, like barely being involved. He found out that man was going to try to fight against gods. And he went, and then flooded the world and killed them. Man, women, and children, everything, doesn't matter. Made sure every person on the original land they left who didn't go with them also died. Like, Numenor, mind you, not the whole world. Why? It's like, he's straight up, like the, was this C.S. Lewis? The Narnia type thing of going, I'm just gonna use the Bible as material here. It's like, bro, you were doing so good. You could have written something original. But it was too late. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Fuck me so much. Okay, we just gotta run around and go beat up a dude and his friends. Ooh, EXP shrine. That's not over here. Let's see if I actually do enough damage to matter at this point. Getting better. Yeah. Once I get a little bit more gold and I can get, well, more than a little bit gold, I can start putting a gem in there with like a much bigger ruby. We'll be fine. Obviously at late game, actually for this one, I don't have to worry about that for late game. Late game I'll be doing thorns. Come on buddy, we gotta kick some ass. Look at all the stuff he has. Okay, I love that this is a poison one, so it has... Like, poison isn't actually green, guys. But, I mean... A little bit of extra effort is nice. Damn, he's so strong! We cool. God, this is like when Goku goes with you to deal with a problem. It's like, yeah, we're here to deal with this. Get him. Monstrous Bastion. That's what the ladies call it. Oh, that was an increase of damage. Which I don't really need right now, because he's got this. Okay, well, I also got it, apparently. Damn! Bro, leave some for me. Boop. Boop. Okay. Double checking a couple things here. Lens. Life on hit. Shield glare. They take more damage. Ooh. Mmm. I don't have access to thorns right now. Okay, I should probably give Shield Bash something to work with. I don't need knockback, but I do like the whole thing of hitting somebody and then it explodes outward. Well, it normally does 700 by 300. This is 740 by 335. I think it makes it a much bigger one, though. This increases your block chance by 15%. This causes every time you block to do damage to everyone around you. Cool. Can't really change this right now, even though it would be really cool to do it. And, okay. Here we go, we go fight the Siege Beast. Which should be a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. What? If the way is hazy. What? There is no other version of that song. Let history know that that was the original. Oh, wait a second. Can he use this? No. We have this? Yes. 7. Can he use this? Yes. Will he still act like he has a spear? No. Okay, it's not going to make him great or anything, but... Still. I'm having to relearn to talk constantly. It's a little unsettling. So I don't really mind too much if nobody ever sees this video, because this is more like me doing vocal warm-ups for several hours. I don't remember what to talk about, and that feeling of my voice vibrating in my throat is weird. I don't really talk out loud by myself constantly. So, you know.
You were far from your troops, Captain.
All of my lads
Yeah,
are
I'm
dead.
tired.
And I mean to see these bastards suffer for what they've done. Are you with me?
Sure. My coffee tastes like cigarette ashes. What the hell? I ordered 6 boxes of this. Why do I always do that? It's probably good enough. Just go with that. Oh, it tastes awful. It's like, here, I'll take 12 cans of, like, olives. Black olives. I like them. It's like, you got sliced black olives. Like, that's not what I was... Okay. You know? I mean, they're just sliced. I could use some vegetables. Like, here's some with, like, peas. And it's like, I like some peas. Why are they all peas? Why are they all peas? Why are they all peas? Where's Rachel? Kill the remaining demons. How long can they remain? Okay, hold on, we almost got him. They're just beating themselves on my back, I don't care. Labyrinth, the molten defiler. I really, like, it doesn't look like much, but I really do like when debuffs do something, and Diablo 3 was big on that. You could stun lock Diablo the entire fight. Nope. How'd you survive that?
Well, they're all dead and we're not. I'd call that a win, eh? I'll
Oh.
hold this bridge. Go on. You have a demon lord's head to put on a pike.
It was an honor to fight by your side, Captain.
Something.
The light grows stronger with
20%. 35%. Don't want to hit that yet. Well, I don't have much of a choice. Okay, let's just make a run for it. Why did I waste that? Why did Sonic just become Top Gear? On this episode, Knuckles drives a Corvette, Tails drives a Porsche, and Sonic doesn't know how to drive at all. Hey guys, why don't you wait for me? No way, loser. Gotta change gears. It's so stupid. Aw, did my friend disappear? There was a meme! Oh my god! Okay, there was a meme where it was just like, when you take your schizophrenia pills, and the bottle disappears. I don't know, they just got me just look like, what the...
I will use it.
Okay, you will occasionally stun all enemies for a moment. That's fine. Interruptions are wonderful. Except when you're talking. And someone's like, every time you're like, yep, right. I mean, like, you know, and it's like, let me finish this sentence. Please. Please, sir, may I have some words? Okay. What? I have become stronger now. It might still be scaled down for me being level 1. That's not a joke. Like, since I came here early, yeah, he has 21 HP. That was a sound. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Cross every finger. I got this. It's probably just a baby. Oh god. Oh, he hurt himself. God, I love when that works. I got it. I got him. Put him on the ropes. Okay, I didn't do it right there, but as long as you blind right before he does something... Oh, good one. You can basically prevent him from taking action, to the point. Ah, we're synced up. Our stunning period. I just gave him a speed boost for no reason. I remember back when this didn't have ads, it was just him. What happened? My ass is so small. Do you ever suffer from centaur butt? You know, hold on. This is unacceptable. He must be destroyed. Ow, dude. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. I know what you're doing. I see it all too clear. Must have been that yesterday was a day that I appeared. I don't think something else. Sir, could you stop for just like a minute? Thank you. Hey. Not on the first date. Oh. Come on. Just keep slapping that demon. Keep slapping him. In case you didn't know, demons don't really have a good defense against being slapped. Slap. Slap. Oh, I wish... Ooh. Okay, in Legion, there was a secret shield. A secret for vengeance. Demon hunters. You replaced your warglaives with two tall, like, basically skinny tower shields with sharp ends on them, sharp energy blades on the end of it, like fat ones. Very small triangles. Point is, that was cool! Because you basically were like leaned over and had two, like, very thin rectangular, like, shields that went from, like, your shoulders and past your hands. That you were crossing, sort of, so nobody could hit you. And then you would punch them with the shields. Exactly. Beef sapiens? Damn, look at that strength. I don't know, I mean, that's alright, I guess. Giving me, like, almost 30% additional EXP. I kind of rather keep that. Then again, if I go get the Kanai's cube, I don't think it wouldn't be much of a problem. But I also have to go get the the materials, which requires me to beat all 5 acts.
Your deeds should be rewarded. Please take this. You have finished all the bounties here.
Akarat favors me.
Yes. Nice. See, I love this. This is what makes Diablo 3 fun for me. They pretty much do whatever... Do you like 40 strength or 39 strength and 39 vitality? Yes. No. Hold up. Does this really matter about teaching stuff? I love the king gear. Like, it's not great gear, but if you have all 3 pieces on, you have 50% additional EXP and some magic bind. And that's practically like classic Diablo 2 type of stats. Okay, fix this. Salvage. Probably should have just let him destroy that. Whatever, I think. Okay, I'm currently using a level 15 item. Can you make anything better before I get rid of it? No. Okay, in the meantime... Ooh, I just learned Falling Sword. Oh yeah, 19. Do this, and this, and then this. That's how much gold I just got. Okay, do them all. Oop. Fully, my gold problems are gone. Plus 15 damage. Plus 30 damage. Okay. Flawless squared. Okay, I don't have enough to do that. Okay, this thing's currently doing plus 57. Or an average of 52.8, obviously. Let me see. How much was it cost to try this again? Why are you charging me more each time? Damn it. It's not really taking you anymore to make it. Let me check. What would it take to make another one? I can make 7 instead, and they cost like 100. Or 1,000. Let's do that. I just want one with a gem slot in it. This may not actually work. He may need to be in the 20s before he'll give me a gem slot. So let's see. Let's make another one. What will she charge me? Much less. Which one would be better? This is fine. This is... I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, try again. Try again. Slightly better. One more try, this is it. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna destroy them, move on. We have good damage right now, not too worried. I think I'm probably just slightly too low a level to get those normally. Now to move everything down. Put this here. There you go. The other thing... Oh, no, I need to do these no matter what. Go to High Heaven. In almost an hour and a half. I hope my audio's been okay. Okay. Oh yeah, one thing I should go ahead and take care of. Another thing I really like about this.
I'm returning to town.
Oh, hold up. How do I do this? I would like to swap these out. Yeah, you can just do this. The passive gives you resistance. This makes your attack slightly faster. D-charge is cool, but not that great. Not early on. This gives you life per second. A huge amount of life per second. Okay. This should summon a dude, so let's try that. It didn't. Oh well. Oh, I am your foe. Okay. I like William Dafoe's face. I know I'm not unique in that stance, but I'm just saying. Okay. Ooh.
I wish I could do that.
Out of there, get out of there. You heard the man. Oop.
Feels better.
I do like when you have a big cooldown that you either have it, you win, or you don't, and you lose. But I prefer when it's a choice, not something that just is the only viable build. Because then it gets boring. Okay. Right. Think. Finally move faster. Faster. Faster, purpose is coming your way. Unearned epic music. I'm gonna go on record saying I'm one of those people who just didn't like Diablo 2 nearly as much. Even when I went back, I played it like crazy. Going back and playing it after 3, I just didn't like as much. A hot take, I know. The music though, God, the music's good. Hey, did my shadow buddy not come with me? Shadow buddy, we just met. Back in Ath. Okay. Come on. Right. We're just gonna try to keep stun locking him whenever I can. Might help if I timed it a little better. You know what? Screw it. Leaving. The concentration's almost back up. There he goes. Damn it! Ooh, that seems new. Okay. Yeah, not the most exciting gameplay, I know. It beats the monk thing of just spinning a stick. I can't believe they got a second set way later that also is just about spinning a stick while having sweeping winds out. Why do they have 2 sets based on that? They just never give him a 4th ability. What the hell, Blizzard? Just give him an ultimate punch attack. Anyway. I'm summoning a bell. Now I'll punch the bell for some reason. It wasn't obvious, I always really dislike that ability. Don't worry. Be happy. Or don't, you know, whatever. It's cool. Ooh, I learned Blessed Shield. I mean, good, I'm gonna use it. Just get these stop flashing at me. And now we have a slot for one of these. Increase your attack speed for specific things. Blocking gives you wrath. Regenerate HP a lot faster and take less damage. Absolutely. My HP per second is now 77 out of 1346. My resistance is, look at them, they're awful. It's 3. 2.6% plus 20. Like, that is a pretty big survivability jump. Okay. Trying desperately not to pop my knuckles into the mic. Even if no one ever sees this video, that seems really rude. Screw it. I forgot that quick that I had switched to, like, Captain America. Okay. Move for no man. Just like my axe. Let's see here. Come on, opening it up.
I could do that again. By all that is holy, do you see that enemy over there?
That's what she said?
Patience.
Oh, I'm mixing up which ability is which. I should probably give him his final ability. But, you know, that would take time and effort. I just don't have that kind of time.
I must
Or
wait
effort.
longer.
Come on.
I must heal.
Away!
Not ready yet.
Oop.
I'm healed.
Okay, I like that. Okay, hold on. Do. We have shoulders? No. Oh, if that just had, like, strength on it. Okay, hold up. We're gonna switch from punish to like justice, whatever it's called, in a second. Maybe even smite. I'd like to do a little bit more range. Justice! Try shatter. You point at somebody and basically it makes chains appear on them, and I think that's really cool. More coffee.
Thank you, mortal.
Thank you, mortal! Now to leave and offer nothing to the challenge. Whatever that means, I'm not sure. How the turntables leaves. Boop. Boink. Boink. I do like the idea of an ability that only works when you have a target. Like, not just like the rule state, but like, if you've got no one to grab, it won't, it just, how do you get it out there? Like in a magical setting with like all kinds of souls and shit, I really like when it's like, it has to have a living being, or it won't even manifest. Hey look, cock and balls. Look, you should see Shiori's latest thumbnail. I swear nobody noticed she was holding a shaft and cupping the balls. Like, it was very straightforward. The title and everything made it clear what she was the joke she was making. Boop, boop. If you have the legendary for it, the thing where you can shoot a million trillion little shields is amazing. And I love it. I think was it Roland Williams? I don't know. That's gotta be a dude. Keep Roland in Bark Souls 1. Borderlands. In Borderlands 1. Bark Souls. He was so, I don't know, man. He was useless. And then in Borderlands 2, suddenly he's like, oh yeah, my shield does all kinds of things, it shoots all kinds of things, and constantly heals in a really intense way. It's like, where was this when I was playing through 1? When you play through an entire first playthrough as Roland going, sorry guys, sorry my ability doesn't do anything, sorry guys, sorry mommy. Like, it's like, really? Really? Like, this is... God. That game is still the best in the entire series, though. Like, 3 could have had better gameplay, possibly, I don't know. I played it, I don't remember it. It was just so hostile to being played. I don't know how else to say it.
Not yet.
Boop. It felt like they just wanted to use it for a message on a few things, and that was it. Ooh, I got smash. Let me smash. Like, it just didn't feel like... It felt like someone started to make a good game and someone else got involved and was like, no, I want to do a thing. And it's like, please don't. But it was too late for you to already done a thing. How many elites are here? Please, guys, I'd like to live. Nope.
I must wait longer.
Ooh. Okay, I can only heal per second as much as I have HP. I heard it's boobs. And to be honest, he's right. It is boobs. What? You didn't know these existed. Come on. You stop shooting meteors at me.
Patience.
What sort of one-punch man enemy is this? Come on.
Sins weigh you down.
Your face weighs you down. Oh no. And again. Oh, I was like, how do they know? Right, Jimmy woke up. That's, official name, Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy the Vanguard. You would think with like the hundreds of hours I put into this game, I'd know Templar. The word is Templar. I have learned many things today. Oop. Okay, okay. Come on, I want the shield thing where it bursts into flame with each person it hits. That's so cool. Hey, don't you heal when you're down? Wakey, wakey, time to bakey.
Your honor and name shall live on forever!
I'm returning to town.
I don't know, your boss seemed pretty mad that I exist. Like, how dare you, Nephilim? God, Baka. Such a dumbass. Alright. Tyrael, don't return. It's not like I want you to. I love when Sundera is actually done. Why do I keep R-ing like that? When Sundera actually does a thing where they don't use the default phrases. It's just they do it by having them actually act like Sundera. Sundera. When the person goes like, look, I mean, if they show up, they show up. I don't really care. But, I mean, like, if he's in trouble, go take care of him, obviously. Like, you know, I don't want anything to happen to him. But, I mean, don't tell him that. Like that thing, where it's like, they care, you know? Wow, look at all this. Nice, usable. Wait. I'm looking at levels. Dagger's fine. Particularly if I can just get a friggin' hole. A hole. I get a hole in this dagger. Can I get this dagger boneless? Give me a socket. Can't believe. Okay, hold up. Okay. Judgment. Okay, still looking around. Anything happen? All enemies within 10 yards. Can stun. I need that. At 24, we get superheated. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I just intentionally lowered my damage, don't ask. Well, actually, did I? It's 151. I didn't. That 20% damage drop is intense. Wait for it. There it goes. One more try? No. The 60 strength is just too good. It very much increases my attack speed. Oh, whoops.
Seems unwise.
Everything's too low to bother changing. Highest usable. Well, we're about to be high enough to put on King gear. I just don't think we'll have the stuff to do it. Yeah, not with me spending so fast. Alright. What's next? What's next?
Kill Cassandra the Wretched!
Okay, fine. What'd they do? It's just me with a knife and buddy. An axe. Sorry, this is just Australia. I like to note that Australia in Japanese is spelled with O, a long O, which tells me that someone with an Australian accent taught them how to say it. Because there's no way they saw Australia and went, Australia? Oh, there is a way.
I must wait longer.
Fuck that. Why did you survive? That's what he said. Emperor's text-to-speech.
I
It's
wish I
like,
could do that.
your children. It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's the Primarchs. It's like, no, your human children. It's like, he's like, some of my partners survived. It's like, survived an encounter with Big E. It's like, dude, my God. How do I keep forgetting to give my dude skills? Oh, it's so good. Okay, that's what she said.
Skill should I master?
I could get Wrath for second, or when you take fatal damage, click.
Useful skill.
Some get death-free cards better than others. Okay, well, let's see here. Boop, 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 shana, boop, your body right. I didn't see the new bacteria. What's it called? Beetlejuice. But to be honest, I'm not really sure I care. The actors are so much older than they originally were. I'm not really sure why they made a direct sequel to the same actors. At least I'm pretty sure they did. The movie's that old. Always found that weird. I mean, you can make an argument that it's better than, you know, say, Spider-Man constant reboots, but then again, they fixed that with the final movie I never watched. But I gotta catch up on Spider-Man. I never saw any of the baby Spider-Man movies.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
Well, thank God I went for a longer range. It's gonna take a while, folks. Meanwhile, oh, have you ever seen Young Justice anywhere? Watch the first 2 seasons. It's excellent. Like, why are they letting these teenagers do this? It makes no sense. It mixes in with very serious stories. Like, how does one cope with a lack of... Like, basically, you take someone with anger issues and put them in a situation... Am I disconnecting from the server? Aw, not a big deal. Anyway, existential issues while being the kind of person who responds to stress with anger. Like, what happens with that person? Particularly what happens if that person is a huge threat to everyone around them if they went, you know? Like, it touches on that, while also being not a kid's show, but teenager show. Like, focusing on that, you know, like, here's what I learned today. I should really not be like that, you know, type of stuff. While having fairly serious stories. Like, I liked it a lot. My only big problem with the show is that it kept doing time skips. It's like season 2 is like years after season 1, and then years between the next, and then years between, that kind of thing. Like, season 3 is so far removed from season 2, it should have been a different show. Also, the art style changing, and having like 4 guys in a car where you could not tell which one was which was really weird. It's just 4 dudes with the same facial hair and like haircuts were all built like fridges. And it's like, all I think wearing the same t-shirt and jeans. It's like, who are these people? It's like, well, that one's one of the Flashes probably, and I think that one's a former Robin. And it's like, how do you know? Excuse me, ma'am, could you die? Like die. We're waiting for you to roll initiative. That feels like a weird mistranslation. There you go. Boop. Nah, I'm good. What's my crit chance? 6.5. Gotta kill 25 more of anything. Okay. Alright. Just blow 'em up, blow 'em up.
Wounds are deep.
These wounds, so deep right now. The best use of that... I actually don't know which movie it is. It might have been Beth Autobot. But use of that meme I've ever seen. With some... I might have been... Damn, I don't remember where I saw that. But this is like the bard just learned heat metal, and it's like, his armor, hot right now. Am I hitting with any of these? Screw it. Oh, dink. Sir, receive my love. Okay. Yeah, I just need 4 of you, not 15. Just hear me out, Vegeta. 4. Just 4. Even more perfect. Even more perfect. If they hadn't dropped the ball on the final parts of Majin Buu, where they just had Super Buu just turn into Perfect Cell for some reason, I would argue that the Majin Saga was just phenomenal. Even though most people seem to not like it. I thought it was great. But that was really weak. Well, suddenly he was like, haha, Goku, I am the strongest, and I have outsmarted you. And it's like, this isn't where we started this journey. Who are you? You know? Who are you? Okay, hold on. Increase the ground to another 4, and the healing from 388 to 582. Oh yeah. Falling Sword's about to get upgraded to doing... Okay, to also burning after you land. Blessed Shield's about to stun. You fool. No, I don't need that. Condemn is cool, but... Like, I'd rather wait until I have, like... Where is it? Yeah. Eternal Retaliation. Or that one... I believe Legendary that makes it go off 3 times in a row. Okay, Curse Shrine's Curse Shrine. Right, give me a second. We'll just leave the Curse Shrine for last, as you barely have to do anything. This was some of the last stuff they ever added to Diablo 3. Just this odd dreamscape area.
Not yet. Power before Zakarum.
Power before Zakarum, he says. There is one audiobook. I forget who was the narrator. But I really like how he read orcs sounding like this with a calmly accent that I can't do while doing this voice. What will fucking happen, yo? Yeah. I really like that. It's a way of separating, like, Uruk-hai from, Ishgard? Isengard. Everything starts sounding the same in my head at this
I
point.
must wait longer. That feels better.
Oh yeah, he just saved me. Thanks, bro. Okay, getting out.
I'm injured.
There we go. Point is, Isengard made giant, like, beefy orcs. The orcs coming out of Mordor were just sort of whatever was around, and were described as being small enough that they could be confused for Hobbit. And the Hobbits won a battle versus them before Gandalf was even around. Or not on Middle-earth, but like, you know, visiting the village. They just kicked their asses. And it's like, huh.
Patience.
I loved... Okay, I've never seen, I even Googled, I couldn't find anyone talking about it. The reason why in 5e, hobbits have a advantage against fear is more than likely because in Lord of the Rings, all 4 hobbits, I believe, without exception, had a rage moment. Where it's like, instead of fear, it's like, I don't know how to say it, like a sudden excitement welled up in him. It's like, and he flung himself, he pulled out his dagger and flung himself at them. And like, it happened over and over again. It's like you don't, it's like every hobbit will go feral if you push them into a corner in that story. I really like that idea, because it's like, well, they're not that strong. It's like, they hunt for meat, and it's like, they're not that dangerous. It's like, once again, they hunt. It's like, they're plenty good at taking out creatures bigger than them. And once again, they won a battle versus orcs on their own. Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah, boy. Oh, man. Here. I really, really like Theoden. That was really cool. Like, it really captured that that good man who just became king thing. Like, the movie version added a lot more magic to it. In the book, I think, literally, they just talked until Grima basically had to leave. Where in the movie, he whacks him with a stick and Saruman falls out of him. What was that? But Theoden was really big on the idea of hanging out with the hobbits. Like, he really liked the idea that there were people out there who drank tea and smoked plants and generally just seemed to be living a life of leisure and luxury without having to kill people for it. Like, they were just so interesting to him. Because he was from a very medieval type, like, feudal society, which people have tried to estimate their numbers, but in the book, and this is one reason I have a problem with Lord of the Rings, they then said, said, evacuate all the women and children in Rohirrim, whatever they want to call it, the Rohirrim land, and move them all into the cave system. Now, gather up all of my men, and let's go to Helm's Deep. I need every man who can possibly be conscripted. We need to be there within the day. Apparently Rohan is the size of a single county, and the population is in the thousands. Because mind you, when he got there, he only brought a couple thousand, and the entire defending army was a couple thousand. It was... At no point could you possibly infer the concept of millions. But people have tried to guess and have assumed because of population dynamics that it must have been millions. But it couldn't be. Not the numbers he gave in the story. Mind you, Tolkien seems to not know how battles worked at all. Like, even from a childlike perspective. Which is fine, because he was really, really, really good at writing relationships. And generally describing the way things looked. Which is great. Like, let's not pretend I could do better right off the bat. But he describes battles... like, he describes battles like a fancy rich poet would, which I guess is what he was, you know? Wow, this is breaking down. At one point, Aragorn leans over a wall during the Helm's Deep battle that the movie was completely, from the ground up, redesigned from scratch. Like, they're unrelated scenes. In the book, Aragorn leaned over a wall and talked to the orcs, and the orcs, in the midst of battle, stopped to talk to him. And he jumped down, and they were taken aback by how regal he was, and the regal royal air that came from him was so great that they fled from him at the sight of his regalness. It was like, dude really liked the queen, I guess. Well, the king at the time. No, it would have been queen. Elizabeth was around for a billion years. He just could not stop saying that every single person who was in charge was taller than everyone else, like an Urkin, and had regalness about them that could be sensed immediately. No matter who they were. Every character. It was like, God.
Patience.
Heal me. I'm injured.
Okay, we're almost there, we're almost there. Oh, by the way, I had the 2019 disease, and I thought I was over it till just now. My throat is getting raw from talking. I guess I'm not healed yet. That's unfortunate.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, somebody apparently decided, or somebody apparently had it and just went around without a mask or something, and I got it.
Heal me.
It's not the worst thing ever, but I didn't catch it for the first time until 2020. Yeah, last year, 23. And it floored me. Like, I had trouble walking. This time I had it for a single night. A single night. I felt like I was drowning in my bed. I kept waking up having to stand around the bathroom, if you catch my drift. Like every 30 minutes, and I kept waking up with a mouth where apparently I wasn't swallowing. So I was probably about to drown. It was scary.
I need to go back.
I mean, I'm just rambling at this point, but like, that's just one of those things, it's like, it bothers me so much when people don't take, like, an epidemic seriously. There's a lot of people who don't. Alright, and there you go. It has a 25% chance to stun the first enemy hit for 2 seconds. Each enemy after has a 5% reduced chance to be stunned. You can hit up to 3 enemies, or 4 enemies. 25, 20, 15, 10. 5, actually, yeah. Heal. Righteous. Okay, we only have one more place to go, so let's just go there. Don't worry about anything I get after that. 2-hour stream, wow. I think I had a single viewer this whole stream, and it was either a bot or someone who clicked by accident. So, no big deal. It's just me talking to me. I've rambled about all kinds of things for no good reason. But it's just to help get me to you know, reacclimate to the idea of streaming itself.
Not yet.
I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make myself do it. Because streaming is kind of scary when you're tiny. When you're tiny baby with 0 viewers. Because I know from a previous existence that when you finally do get some viewers, they might be the kind of people who just ask really awkward questions in chat and that's it. Which is, at least they showed up. Like, I'm gonna say that straightforward, at least they showed up. You gotta give people credit for at least doing something. Like, oh, that's demoralizing. And it's like, hey, you're doing this wrong, or hey, why don't you do this? You're like, dude, talk about your lore. That's fine, whatever, that's cool. I'm just like, when it's technical questions like, how can I acquire this game, or how is it you're playing that old GBA game on a computer? Like, stuff you can't really answer out loud. It's like, they've got to know that.
The crusade marches on.
Oh man. I really like Booth's Fury. Oh look, I finally found, after all this time. Oh, look who else is using these. Body strong. Well, let him kill them all. Quick, curse shrines, let's go. Damn it, he
This
didn't come with
cannot
me.
be opened yet.
Keep running, keep running. Oop. Keep running. All the music cut off, it's weird. Okay, we're almost there, almost there. I do like this one.
I need healing.
Come on, come on.
Must heal. Patience.
Ooh. Almost, almost.
Heal me.
Damn. What? Oh, I only hit that because I'm like, it'll teleport me 2 foot to the right. Mistakes were made. Running, 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 running.
I must
Okay.
wait longer.
Running, running, running. Come on. Come on. Wait, are you kidding me? Here, now, contained entirely within this bridge? Can I see it?
Must heal.
Dear diary, why God?
Not ready yet.
I died before I could hit the button.
Patience.
Okay, there we go. We're starting to wear him down.
These wounds are deep. Not yet.
Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I like the pylon shadow clone thing, but if they don't follow you through portals, what's the point? Like, that means they won't help you much in Nephilim Rifts. And often this kind of thing will happen here. Where you have to go through a portal to do the little... yeah. Not sure what they were thinking on that. I mean, they're a neat little thing, but like... it's just... yeah. Okay. Keep him stunned, keep him stunned. Oop, oop. Come on. The last objective is to kill every single one of them, which is interesting. But very slow right now. And I don't want to go get gear because I'm about to turn in everything. Come on. Just slowly beating my way through this man. BT, pronounce your T's. Brain's sitting here like, how many instances do you pronounce a T as a D? But if you spelled it, people wouldn't get it. There are people who are very illiterate have a lot of trouble spelling
I wish I could do that.
specific words, even when they sound them out. And then you have really weird ones like toward. I'm going toward that way. It's toward. Toward. Which makes sense if you think about the way that word's made up. But you don't tend to say that. You tend to say toward. Like, the W might as well not exist. I was heading towards a nearby mountain. I was heading towards the field. Towards. I like towards. Oh my god, turtles are cool. But anyway. Okay, almost, almost. Please, sir, I require you to explode. Oh, thank God. Return the two and Bastion's keep for your reward. Where's reward here? Cloverhelm. Rich pauldrons are my rich, eh?
I need to go back.
Oh, that one in time. Damn! And a ring.
Your deeds should be. You have.
Alright. Ooh, those are probably terrible shoulders, but let's find out what they are. I just got these just now. Don't you forget about me. There you go. You receive fatal damage, you instead not. I love oh, 117 life per second. 254. Man, okay. Damn, that's okay, that's an upgrade. In every way. Alright. See what we got going on here. Dachi, Agao. Blooded mice. 25 axe. 25 flail. Give that a shot real quick, see what pops out. 232. I have strength on it? Yeah, 70 strength and a pocket. It's like scube. It contains a scube. Okay, I guess I have nothing more I can do with rubies. Yeah. Okay, 306. 577. What? Whoa, dude! Out of my way, presents. Don't let me present. Right. Okay. No point changing that one. Everything else is about the same. Don't see a reason. This. You know what? Screw it. We're fine on that. Don't even mess with that. Can you destroy this dagger? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Doot, doot. Okay, let me look at the armor here. Oh. Okay. I have just enough to make just one part of Kane's. I'll get rid of the helmet effect, and I don't really want to do that. To be to the point. Gloves I have are pretty good. I don't want to get rid of that. Not yet. Born's Heart of Steel. Does have thorns damage. Where's Kane's? I just got these legs. That's basically it. Pick something, right? I had to put on all three, and I can't possibly afford that, and I probably won't until I'm like level 50. Or 50. 40 or something. Ooh, that's different. Screw it, I don't need it. Okay, that is huge. 47 plus 20. 300.58. 377.58. There. Also, my block amount went from 1931 to 166.28. Block chance is awful, but it is what it is. I wonder. Yeah, it should give me two shots of that. Really? I don't really want a socket though. Like, a socket's not gonna be great on this right now. The key what it's got. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm now pretty tough. Everything's probably fine. I will say I want to be able to block. Huge health regeneration, yes. Not a bunny. What's a bunny that you beat up on purpose? Dummy. A test dummy, that's it. Where's my test bunny? Okay, I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it for now. It's been over 2 hours. 0 viewers, obviously. But either way, I'm having fun. Like, this is going good. I'm at level 26 out of 70, I believe. Oh, hey.
Hello.
There's no reason to spin these, but why not? Chest armor.
Do come back again.
There you go. And... shoes. Let me see here. Boots. I mean, that should be awful. It's blue, but like 679, 735. Let me just slip out to someplace I haven't been yet. Gardens of whatever. Let me see if I actually am stronger. Well, that definitely took him out. A 26% chance it removed like 180 damage. Not the best math, but you get my point. Pretty good. Oh. Hold on. This isn't good, but let me try it. I think it'll happen wherever you point. Yeah. Let's see real quick. Is like a dungeon? Okay, let me just run around real quick and then I'll leave. Okay, damage isn't exactly amazing, but I'm recovering super fast. Huh. Cool. There's no reason to think I've had a chat message, but I just noticed OBS is like, you need to sign in. What?
Glorious development.
Yeah, a little further, a little further. Oh, I really like phalanx. I wonder if it's the ones who walk forward first, or it's the ones who fight first. No, it's the ones where they charge. Let me try this one. Right, hold up. Life per second, justice, valor, whatever. Dim, vacuum. Falling sword, superheated. 1860%, something like that. Okay, okay. Looking good. Wonder if there's anything to actually find here. I'm just running around nowhere. Rush through, rush through. Ooh, what's that? I love... Ooh, what's that? I mean, it's the reason why looter shooters do so well, but do I have thorns? Yeah, I mean, well, sort of. That's really not that much. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I like this. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Ooh. Okay, see, that was worth sticking around for. Okay. I really love the AoE pickup effect. It's super convenient. I don't know if the game originally had that. It was super great when they added it to WoW too. This is like, oh, thank God, finally, I don't have to like loot every single thing. A Nodachi? Yunk. Good God. Oh yeah, I never put any actual gems in there. Too much? But okay.
This will help.
Here, you can just have whatever's left over.
Excellent. This will aid me.
Oh, he still gets a massive multiplier. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like Paragon's that big. Alright. I should do it. I'm fairly sure I've been far enough in there. I have a discerning palisade. Oop. Oop. All of bone. Alright, we're gonna call it for today. If you ever see this, which I doubt you will, whoever you are, thanks for coming by. I'll be streaming probably tomorrow night as well, and trying to force myself to stream before work, because unfortunately I have a normal big boy adult man job, so you know that takes up most of my not sleeping time. But I don't think I'm ever going to be good at streaming if I don't do it all the time again. Like, I have 94 videos on this channel right now before this one uploads. I really put a lot of effort into it and got almost nothing back. My hope is that I find a small viewership, and by small, I don't mean like, only 300, I'm talking like 5. Of people who do the normal thing, where it's just like, hey, you should play this, or why don't you try that, or like, dude, use this build, you know, stuff we could talk about. Or like, hey, did you hear about Blank graduating? Like, anything to talk about. Because for me, streaming was supposed to be a social thing. But it didn't really turn out that way. Because unfortunately, there's just... I only ever really got one interaction, and that's with another streamer. He was a great guy. It's just one guy. I'm hoping, really hoping, that if I stick with this long enough, that I'll get some sort of attention out of it. I'm never gonna make money off of it, obviously, but it'd be really nice, if nothing else, to sort of, this is what I was really hoping for. If I ever slide into someone's friend group, or somehow end up as just somebody who gets invited to things. Because I really, really miss having people I just hung out with and played games. You know? They used to be really fun. But time goes on, people grow up, get old, move, like, just stop coming around, or their schedules misalign, and eventually you just stop talking to them. And that's happened so many times with me now. Oh well. In any case, I'll still be playing more Diablo. Probably start speeding up at this point, because we finally have access to all our gear slots, and once I start getting bigger rubies and everything, it's gonna go great. Hey guys, I'll see you in about 22 hours. Right. I must ask you a question, but I'm shaving it for later. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, so anyway, I'll catch you next time. Later.
Let's get going.